Okay, I've got a little bit of a damp brush, and I'm just gonna... Okay, hopefully my battery will last until I get this finished, because I'm ready to be done. Okay, I've got a damp brush with this black acrylic paint on there, and literally, I'm gonna slop it on. And earlier when I said try not to get on the glass, that's just for your own, because of course, it'll scratch right off the glass. And since I can't see what I'm doing without going around the camera here, and your point right now is to try to scrub it into all those little nooks and crannies, so to speak. Without your brush being too sloppy wet, because you want the paint to be thick enough to stick. See, like I got it a little thin right there. And like I said, I'm doing this with the acrylic paint because normally I would use an antiquing medium, which dries just a little bit slower. It basically has the same effect, except for with the acrylic paint, I will seal it. I'll seal it again, because the acrylic paint has such a matte finish to it. Alright, I've got a coat of it on there. And now what I'll do is I have a dedicated, so to speak, towel. Dyeing and staining towel that I use over and over again. And I'm going to have to get a new one before too long, because even after I wash it now, it's so stiff. So all you're going to do is, I would recommend something like this that's not like a terry cloth towel, you know, something that's flat, that doesn't have texture. Because the texture will pull a little bit more of the paint out than what you want. You want to try to keep your towel flat as you go across it. Okay. And of course at this point there's still way more paint on there than what I want. But I'll get it to a point where I want it. I've done all I can do. Like I said, that will scratch off later. I will pop the piece off of the glass. And then take my other towel that will eventually be my rub-off towel, just because it has a little less paint on it. Sorry, I'm so close. My desk isn't wide enough to set the camera any further back without getting my big tripod out. Alright. Alright. I'll like a little bit right there. Looks pretty good. Okay. You can see how much antiquing it's got on there. Now, I'll go back when this dries just a little bit, and I'll put another coat of the gloss sealer in there. Now, of course, if you wanted an antique, you know, archaeological type of finish, like you just dug it up, I would use a satin finish instead of a gloss finish, which I do on quite a few of my pieces. So, alright, I'll gloss that up and come back and I'll show you the finished. I put this glitter bead on a head pin with a couple of bead caps. Kind of go for a holly and berry kind of look there. Here's my beads. Here's my bells. I hung them on 3 different lengths of a chain I created. Some jump rings. And then I'm going to put the snowflake together, and I'll come back and show you one more time. Okay, here it is. Let's see, I really just can't get much further back. There we go. There it is. Here's the snowflake. You can see the sparkle on it or not. It's very sparkly. The holly leaf and the berry, or the leaf and the berry. I know it's not really a holly leaf. And then the little bells. And here is how our little Santa charm has turned out. Really, really cute. So there you go. There is a start to finish on one of my little charms. I'll try to share with you all some of my other jewelry pieces in the next couple of videos, maybe. So, there you go. There you go, Neri. I hope you, I hope you enjoyed it. My camera only films like 6 minutes at a time, so I did the best I could with what I got. So, I tried to use the, least amount of tools I could, like I said, so even somebody who's just starting out can have something, can have a project to do, because this polymer clay is really, really super fun. You can emulate almost any kind of surface with it. I've enjoyed so much learning how to manipulate it and play around with it. There's all kinds of tutorials here on YouTube and all kinds of things to learn about it, and I'm still learning myself, so don't feel intimidated. Y'all run out there and get you some and play around with it. It's super, super fun. So, there you go. Nice little vintagey Christmas charm. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate y'all. Bye now.